Good morning, guys. Welcome to the February prep and plan video. I'm gonna try to make this super efficient and give you kind of the options you have for February. To start off with, a lot of the things that we as leaders plan for you for each month is optional. Of course, it's optional, and you can choose what you want to use and what you don't. I have taken a lot of the training we learned in January and incorporated it into our February as far as a team challenge. But I'm going to go ahead and go over our main regular things that we offer for you to use to stay consistent in your business. And then towards the end, I'll have two extra things that I wanted to kind of take it up a notch for people that feel like they're pretty good with our feature of the month, feature of the week, planning out their days, so that they had a little bit of a challenge also. So let me go ahead and share my screen. And we're going to start first on Posh Crew. For those that are newer to Posh Crew, if you go to the featured tab here at the top, you will notice that I typically keep the most relevant things pinned to the top. We have our feature of the month, feature of our week graphics. We have our action plan for February. I will talk about this fun little quiz. This will be an extra optional at the end. And I'll also talk about our social media challenge that you can take, and that will be towards the end too. But I wanted to start today and kind of talk a little bit about our action calendar. So every month I do up an action calendar, and this is our February one. It is in also in the files section. And I'm actually going to walk you through one of the weeks because it really aligns with our team challenge for the month. If you were paying attention to the training in January, we talked about planning out your month, planning out your week, planning out your day, staying consistent. And I really wanted to help you guys take that and create kind of a more regular system with it. Of course, the more you do it, the easier it gets. And part of that will be part of our team challenge, which is our 5x5 tracker. This was week 3 in our January training. And this, you guys, is such a great way to really get consistent with your activities. If you feel like you're doing everything, but you're not getting the benefit or you're not seeing the results from it, this is a great place to start because there's 5 areas and then there's 5 places for you to check mark it off each week, and you can visually see what you're doing, where maybe you need to pay attention to more. That's all in the training on week 3, so check that out. But that is part of our team challenge this month. But to start out with, we're going to look at our February. Our theme of the month is Fresh Face February. And part of Fresh Face February, say that 3 times fast, is our featured products of the month. And this month we have 4 products as our featured product. All of these are loaded into the album section. I'll show you where that's at. If you go to Posh Crew, you can go to the featured section here, or you can come up to media, come up to albums, and then come up to the featured section. In the featured section, for those of you that are newer or were with Posh before and are joining again, our feature of the month is actually something we do ourselves here on Posh Crew as leaders to help you stay consistent with your business, featuring products, coming up with ideas on how to share. So what we do each month as a team is we create a bundle of the month, which would be these products right here are our bundle. And then what we try to do is incorporate, and how this is supposed to help you with the action calendar, with the feature of the month bundle and breaking it up into weekly focuses, you are able to create a consistency and sharing, posting on social, focusing on things to sample, and really getting the most bang for your buck in the time you have available. So our feature of the week is on Phase. Again, Fresh Face February. The way we designed this, again, was to focus on face products. We know, we don't know when, we know we're getting some new ones. So we decided we'd feature some good facial products that we currently have. And as new ones come out, we can sprinkle them in. And we will see how this lays out for us through our action calendar and working on our 5x5 tracker, which is our team incentive. But let's first look at let me get a better view here for you. So if you look at the feature of the month, you have some graphics here that you can use. And then each month, each week, we focus a different product. So week 1 is Porefect. So you're going to see the Porefect bar soap, and you're going to feature that for the week. And then with that, we have corresponding graphics like Try Me Tuesday, that you can use to stay consistent. We talked about Mondays being mentioned at Monday. So maybe you take the Porefect bar soap in the first week, mention it Monday, and you talk a little bit about why you like it, how to use it, your experience, and that you're going to be talking about it. What questions do you have? What things have intrigued you about this bar soap? Do you know anything about it? Create that conversation around this bar soap, which is our feature of the week. With the feature of the week and the feature of the month bundle, I do want to reiterate that again, this is a team run bundle. There is no discount to it. If you choose to do a discount, please make sure it is in a closed group. If you feature and do a 10% discount per week, totally up to you, but make sure it's in a closed group. Otherwise, the feature is just to help you be consistent each and every week and month with things to talk about. Our action calendar is something I create each month. This is our February one. And with the action calendar, there's small things for you to do each and every day. Some don't take very long, some can take longer, but it really helps you stay consistent. And this month, because our challenge is to become, to work on those business building activities in our 5x5 tracker, you'll see how I've used that tracker to help, use the action calendar to help you with your 5x5 tracker. So we're going to just walk through the first week so you can get an idea of what this looks like. Again, on Sundays, I use Sundays as my planning day typically, and I forgot to do it. This is my fault. This should say Porefect right here. And on Sunday, it says use today to plan your week. What is your weekly focus? And do you need to pre-schedule some posts because it's all about consistency? So we talked about Sundays being plan your work your plan, self-care Sundays if you're looking at that day in general. And another good thing to do on that day is to prep your samples to share. So you'll notice in our challenge for the month in the 5x5 tracker, and I'll show you how you'll post your progression with this. You have your 5 different categories, and then you have your boxes to check off. And each day I try to help you get some boxes checked off. You'll probably have to do more outside of this, but you're getting on Sundays your samples ready to share. So that will be getting those samples out on people will be super important. But you're prepped, you're ready. The week's here, maybe you need to schedule some things out, but you're ready to go. Okay, Monday, I always remind you of Monday morning mingle. And this in February, morning mingle will be pretty normal. We'll be going over what's going on for the week, what's the feature product, what's going on, tips and tricks. We'll want you to focus on continuing with your January training. But as you see on Monday, it says mention it Monday. Okay, so when we were talking about the graphics for feature of the week, mention it Monday. Again, I'm going to go back to our Porfect. Maybe you choose to feature the Porfect bar soap and tell them that that's the feature of the week. Again, give your testimonials on that, and that becomes kind of that social media presence. I also have on here, share your why. Why do you love to share Posh? What has it done for you? So in your calendar, in your 5x5 tracker, you'll notice that there's 5 potential team, do your potential team members, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4. And then here there are 5 little boxes. Well, there's 7 days in a week, so at least 5 of those days you want to do something that plants the seed of opportunity. And what better way to do that than to share your why? So already on Monday, you're talking about a product experience, and you're planting the seeds of opportunity. So you're working on that 5x5 tracker. Now, with your why, you guys, people join for all different reasons. So some people's why is to the community. Some people it's incentive trips. What is your why? Share your why. That's something that never you can always do. And it's such a great way to share what Posh has done for you, what Posh has done for your family. So on Monday, I have 2 kind of actionable items. Mention it Monday. You got your Porfect bar soap. And then also share your why. Okay, Tuesday, Try Me Tuesday. Use this day to capture individuals that can sample and share testimonials this month. 5 samples per week. Where do I get the 5 samples per week? So we prepped our samples, but if you're getting product on the people and you're asking for testimonials and you're doing your follow-up, some of these actions can actually help you create a system and get your page full faster. So for Try Me Tuesday, you may want to come over here. Let's go over here for Try Me Tuesday. There is information about the Porfect, but there's the Try Me Tuesday post. Tell me what you think of this week's feature and earn 1 entry for a chance to win a prize at the end of the month. Now, if you don't want to do that, you just want to get samples on people, you can reword that. The other thing that you can do that I do on Tuesday for Try Me Tuesday, and I did this for you guys yesterday, if you are Saturday, I do up real life photos for you. Now, I'm not a photographer. These aren't perfect, but these are themed on our February products. So maybe I want to do a post on Tuesday about Try It Tuesday or Sample It Tuesday. And I'm talking about the Porfect, and I use kind of maybe this graphic because it's personal. It shows the real look of the product, and I collect people that want to try the Porfect bar soap. That's a Try Me Tuesday. You can do Testimonial Tuesday. We often create a graphic for that where we share testimonials and you can post those. You can do them both. But if you're doing the Try Me Tuesday and you're sampling this out, it's a great way to mark off a product on the person because you got to sample out on someone. You're going to ask them for a testimonial. So that's going to give you a product experience box off. And then you're going to follow up with them. So that's also a great way to get more follow-up boxes. But again, you guys, these are all things that we're providing to help you be successful. Now, when you go back to Wednesday, it's Work It Wednesday. Use each Wednesday to share a product experience. You can focus on what is in it. So what is in it Wednesday? We talked about that. And or you can go live and mix it up. So in your graphics, we have every week, let's go back here. If you go into, again, we're gonna go back to the album section. Sorry, I should have pulled this up in a different area. Go into the album section in our feature, you will notice that this is Killing It. There's Try Me Tuesday. It has a spotlight ingredient, and so will Perfect when you open up Perfect. Let's see if I can find it for you. Tea tree. So you could do a post on tea tree oils, the feature, advantages, and benefits of tea tree oil while you're talking about Perfect that first week. You could go live and you could show them, because a lot of people don't understand that a bar soap can be specific for the face. And what does it look like when you put it in your hands? How do you apply it? Do you put the bar to your face? No, you rub it in your hand with some water, you get a lather, you wash your face with the bar soap. That's a live video, you guys. You're showing a product experience. Again, another check mark off of your 5x5 tracker. It's really not super hard to do when you pay attention. But so this day you could talk about the tea tree, what's in it Wednesday, and then you can also get, I got a kid coming home. You can also get your live product experience by going live, which would be another section on your 5x5 tracker. Now, Thursday's a little different. This will have an extra sheet to it. This was a fun post I came up with because I get a little bit, you can do Throwback Thursday, Thrifty Thursday. Those are great to do, but sometimes I like to throw something a little more fun in. So what I did for you is a debunk a skincare myth. And this is super fun. Use today to share a myth and talk about it. And in this section, one of the myths I had put here is expensive skincare products work better than cheaper ones. Let's debunk that. You could do it as a conversation. You guys, how many of you have heard this? How many of you think this? Create conversation around it. But under our action calendar, I do have different ideas here for you. And one I want to draw your attention to would be a great one for Perfect is, where was it at? Perfect. Oh, right here. Debunk, myth. Oily skin doesn't need moisturizer. Okay. Reality. All skin types, including oily skin, need hydration. Skipping moisturizer can lead to dehydration, prompting the skin to produce even more oil as compensation. So choose a lightweight, non-comedogenic moisturizer that hydrates without clogging pores, balance your skin needs. So you could do that as a debunk here, and you'll see how this all flows together. So you have fun with the debunking on Thursday. And then on Friday, of course, our actionable item is follow-up Friday to follow up with samples, follow up with customers, go through your 75 loyal customer list, just really get those follow-ups done. But also if you look in our feature of the month, a week, on Fridays, we have a Parrot Friday. So Perfect, we paired with Under Control. And if you did the debunking on the importance of hydration, and oily people with oily skin are scared of hydration, you can really talk up how Perfect and Under Control can be the perfect pairing for someone that thinks that oily skin does not need moisturizer. It does. And you could get out a sample of this, get out the pairings, sell a few pairings, but you can see how this all goes together. by following the action calendar, which is set up to make you successful on the 5x5 and also keep you consistent in business building activities and social media presence, you're going to see how this works together if you do the small actionable items. Now on Saturday, I have Share It Saturday 5x5 tracker. That is our team incentive, and I'll explain that. Also, I have Connect and Be Social today. Check in on your team members. So being social means seeing what's going on in people's life, whether it's your team members, whether it's your customers, just doing those social fun things. What are you doing on a Saturday? What are your customers doing? What are your other advocates doing? Just being social and sharing is super important. And you'll see this kind of follows through suit throughout the whole month. But on Saturday, I have Share It Saturday 5x5. So what I want to share with you guys is on Fridays, most likely on Fridays, you will see this post go up. And it's a weekly check-in for your 5x5 tracker. Now you have two options. You're gonna have to watch the training in January if you don't understand how to use the tracker, because it is a very good tool if you're someone that thinks you're doing all the things but the sales aren't coming in, because it's going to show you where you're missing some spots. So there's the one I made, and then there's the one that's in our planner. But on Friday this will go live, and underneath it it says each week to be entered into Chalene Happy Mail for February, you must post your week's 5x5 tracker. Post goes up on Friday, and you must post your completed week's tracker in the comments to be entered in Happy Mail. So I will give you Friday. If you don't have them all done Friday, that gives you Saturday to finish them up. And then Sunday. On Monday, I will turn commenting off. So only the people, and you don't have to have, you can be truthful. If you don't get them all done, but you worked super hard, you can still share and be entered for Happy Mail because you're working on being better at these activities. So post them in the comments. I'll turn off the commenting on Monday, and we'll have little fun Happy Mails for people that are really being intentional on working on their 5x5 tracker. So that's where you get in the action calendar, your check-in on Saturday. You know, you have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Make sure you're doing those 5x5 activities all week on the action calendar, so that on the weekend, you're just finishing up a few things and you're ready to post because you've been consistent all week long. It's super easy and super fun. So top things, you have your feature of the month, feature of the weeks. Okay, those are listed. You have your action calendar that helps you walk through the week and get checkoffs on your actionable, your 5x5 tracker. And then you have your tracker check-in on the weekend. So when you go over to Posh Crew and you go to our featured section, you will see those if you scroll over, okay? The action calendar is also in the file section. The feature of the month is in the media album section right here. And then there's also the real life photos, okay? And those are all for you to use, guys. We do this to help you in your business. Now, again, like I said, if you're at the point now that this is a lot for you, you need to get this under your belt. You need to figure out how you're going to do the feature of the month, feature of the week, how you're going to incorporate the action calendar. It's okay to stop now, okay? I have two more things that I'm going to talk about, and these things are extras. This is like, I have the feature of the month down, the feature of the week down. I follow your action calendar. I have that system in place. I need something else to move my business along. So I'm going to share two things. So if you're good for now, you can jump off. If not, stick with me. I'm going to talk about February social media challenge, and I'm going to share with you how to do this. Now, I have this in a Google Doc, so you can go through and follow it and review, and I'm going to show you how to do it. So, some of you guys have joined me on the training where we're moving from a VIP to a business page. I'm not going to go over the reasons for that, but for the most part, a business page is more public, so people can find you a little easier than in a VIP group, which is closed, and people have to be added personally to that page to see your post. With that said, engagement is something that people said they are struggling with on their VIP pages, on pages in general, which is just has to do with the Facebook algorithm. So this challenge for you, and I can tell you it works, and I'll explain my experience with this. But what it is a social media challenge. So what you're going to have to do is you're going to make a daily engagement post, and I've got it all laid out for you. It's just you doing it. So you're going to pick a morning time, choose a time in the morning when you can post and actively engage with comments for the first hour after posting. You guys, this is super important. So for me, about the 8 o'clock a.m. Central Standard Time is good for me, where I can schedule a post. It goes live at 8. And when people start commenting on that post, I can be present and I can be commenting back, because you have to do that. You have to be present and comment back. It's not just a post and let them comment. You have to interact with them to make the algorithm work, okay? So these can be scheduled out, but you have to have time to engage with the comments during the hour after it goes live. If it's past an hour, you guys, the algorithm starts dumping already. So it wants to see action right away. And I kind of did a little example there. Now I'm going to show you how to do this. Unlike the great post that Kristen does for us, has done for us here, the January daily actionable post, where the graphics really pretty, the wording's pretty. We're going back to KISS, keep it super simple this month. And with keep it super simple, it's super effective too. So with this social media challenge, what you're going to do is you're going to go your VIP or your business page, and you're going to create a simple post, okay? It says click to start a new post. So what I'm going to show you is if I go over to my business page, here I am on my business page, maybe we're going to go on my business page, and I go here and I click, I'm going to write a post, right? Super easy. Okay. But what are we going to post? Okay. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to choose a simple colored background. There's no graphics to this, no craziness. You're just going to choose a color. You know, it can be a color you like. It can be one of the emojis if you want. And so then, like, if you come to my Facebook page here, I can click on this and I can pick a color. Okay, I can pick a color, or I can open it up and pick a gradient. I can choose whatever I want, right? So again, you're going to pick that. And step 3 is add a poll, this or that, or any other engagement question, okay? Remember, make it easy to answer, but avoid yes and no answers. Tip, use emojis to make responses even easier and more fun. People don't spend a lot of time wanting to comment long things, so you need to make it super easy. So for example, here you see I have a this or that question, and it says hydrating mask versus detox mask. Which one is your Monday pick? So they could use the emoji, either emoji, or they could write it out. It's totally, some do one, some do others. And then you create conversation. What's your favorite hydration? How do you like to detox? How many times a week? You create conversations around their answers. And it makes sense once it gets going. And step 4 is to comment on every person's post who responds. Okay. The first hour is the most important for building momentum. You want to keep it super simple. But what I did for you is underneath that in the Google Doc are examples of polls or this or that. So if you look down in the poll ideas for February 3rd, Masking Monday, which type of face mask do you swear by? This one's got more of a multiple choice answer, but it has the emojis that you can use. And that I have laid out for every single date. You can use those as a poll, okay? Or if you come down farther, there's a this or that. Let's look at, here's the February 10th, Masking Monday. This or that, a clay mask versus a sheet mask. Which do you prefer? So it's super easy to be able to create this little graphic right here by typing in your question, using an emoji. Let's say it's a kiss. And I want to put that down here. And I have my question is something with lips, and I put lips. And maybe this one here is heart. And I don't know, eyelids, eyes. Oops, I can't spell eyes. I'm just coming up. You can use any one in the polls. This or that. And you'd probably put more, but again, I have these laid out for you guys. So you just have to pick which ones you want to use, and you make the engagement post super simple. Now I'm going to tell you, this is simple, but it needs your action and you have to do it. You have to respond to things and you can mix them up. I will tell you that this worked very, very well to increase my interaction on my business page. So throughout the month of December, I did a morning act interactive post like this. And I would have an average between 10 to 15 people commenting, sharing their thoughts. And then in January, we had a good fun engagement, recharge and radiate, but it was a little bit more wordy. It took a little bit more thought. So we didn't have as much interaction. So it really showed a difference in how many people interacted when it was super simple, like an emoji answer or a word answer versus a sentence answer. And you'll see this, but as you do this and you're engaging with these people, you're going to see your algorithm go up. So our challenge for you, if you've got the monthly stuff down, the weekly stuff down, is start focusing on the interaction and trying out this interaction post on your social media accounts, and let us know, what you think of it. It's Fresh Face February. So we have these themed to February face ideas, but you can do it any way you want to. I did a fun interaction post on Elf on the Shelf, all the controversial questions on Elf on the Shelf in December. I did a week of that. That was super fun. It was questions like, is Elf on the Shelf a must do? Is it overrated? Kind of thing. And they used emojis to answer. And it was super fun, lots of conversations. So I would give this a whirl if you're looking at needing some more engagement, to get more eyes, to get people talking. Give the February social media challenge a go. Super easy to do it every day, not a lot of work. So this is an extra part of February that you have an option to take part in. And lastly, I'm going to show you one more thing. This takes a little longer. This will be something some people will be super excited to do. It may be something that you're like, no, that's too much work for me, and that's okay. If you're like me and you love a little bit of, I like quizzes, like find out your personality type, find out this, stuff like that. You'll probably like this. So what I'm gonna share with you, and I'm gonna have to pull it up because I have it on my desktop. I think I do right here. No, not that one, not that one. Where did I put it? Maybe it's in here. We'll go back to, so Shay uploaded it. So I'm gonna show you. Let's go back here. Sorry, guys, moving all around. Oh, there it is, the quizzes. Okay, so up here is a skincare quiz, and it's super fun, but you're gonna have to decide and look at it. I'm gonna explain how to do it, how to come up with the answers, but you're going to have to, I may do this like mid-month, not right away. It is themed on our feature of the month bundle. So it's which February face feature is for you. Take the quiz to find out. So what we do is you have the main post, and then after the main post, there are questions. So question one, let's kind of walk through this. I'll show you how it works. So question one is, what is your top skincare priority? So you have A, B, C, and D. So your customer's going to go through these and they're going to provide to you their answers, right? So let's say on question one, what is your top skincare priority? They say, like for me, I like deep cleansing and I want to minimize my pores. Okay. So I say A, okay, for question one. Question two, how would you describe your skin type or concern? So I would probably say out of this list, I would be combination. I'm not really dry. I would probably say C. I'm mature. I'm looking to smooth my fine lines. So for question two, my answer would be C. Question three, what texture do you prefer? What texture do you prefer in your skincare products? So again, they're going to read through these. And for me, I would probably say I like a cleansing bar, something super easy. So for three, I would be A. There's 5 questions. Then 4, how often do you like to treat your skin? I'm definitely a daily cleanse and a quick routine. So 4 would be A for me again. And then 5, which vibe resonates with you the most? A, fresh, clear, and refined skin, smooth, balanced, and well moisturized, youthful, firm, and glowing. Oh, I like the smooth, balanced, and well moist. Nah, I'd go with fresh, clear, and refined for me. So 5, A. Okay, so I have my answers here, and they're gonna send me their answers, and I'm gonna have to tell them which products out of our feature of the month would best fit them, right? So what we've provided for you is the answers, not you have to figure it out. I'll show you how to figure it out. So follow along. But there is answers. So let's say they come up with their top answer being perfect, or you'll see. Then they would get this sent to them and be like, this was your match. And it's if you scored highest for perfect facial bar, your skin craves deep clarifying cleanse. The perfect facial bar refines pores, removes impurities, and makes it ideal for achieving a smooth, balanced complexion. For extra nourishment, follow up with Show Me the Honey Mask for gentle hydration. So it's a product pairing, it's information about the product, why it's perfect for them, and we have it for each product, okay? The highest number they get on a product will show you which product is their recommended product, okay? this is where you got to stick with me, because if you want to do this, you're going to want to understand how to score it. Okay. Where is my scoring sheet? My scoring sheet. So we put the scoring sheet up for you, but I got to pull it up here. File section, find your match, skin quiz. Okay. So, oh, it didn't go there. Here it is. PDF. Okay. So stick with me if you want to do this. So find your match a skincare quiz. See album for graphics shared to use for this quiz. So I just shared with you those graphics. Okay. This is the scoring system. Each answer has an A, B, C, D choice, right? We just went through that. I told you what my choices would be. Okay, they correspond to specific products. So certain products match those answers. To make scoring straightforward, you assign 1 point to each product associated with the selected answer. So for example, here's our 5 questions. Here's our 5 answers. You will notice there's 2 products per question per answer. Okay, so we put a point next to each. So this right here is question 1. So let's do this together. Question 1, my answer was A. So if my answer was A, I'm going to write down for my customer. So let's say I'm doing this for my customer. She had an answer of A. I'm going to write down perfect, 1 point. And show me the honey, 1 point. Okay, she got 1 point for each of those products. So those 2 products would be the products for her answer. Okay, now we're going to go to question 2. In question 2, your customer said C. So I come over to C, and the product choices are Plump Up the Jam. So Plump would get 1 point, and Killing It would get 1 point. Okay, hopefully you're following along. Those 2 are right here. We're going to go to question 3. So question 3, I had A, and so I again had perfect and show me the honey. So now perfect has 2 points and show me the honey has 2 points, because we had our points up here. We're adding those points together. Okay. Question 4, which you can tell the type of person I am. Question 4, I had A again. So here is A for 4. Now it says perfect and under control would be the 2 top picks for that. So now I have perfect with 3, under control with 1. Okay. And then finally, number 5, I had A again. So that's perfect and show me the honey. So you can see, once you go through this, show me the honey. Perfect had 3, right? 3, 4. Perfect had 4. So that would be my top number. If you wake him up, take him potty. The top number would be 4, which would be perfect. Okay, so that's going to be my recommended product for them. But if they get a combination where it's a tie, like it's perfect and show me the honey, because those 2 tend to go together, except for I did get under control in answer 4. When you look at the whole thing, it would be perfect with 4, show me the honey with 3, and then plump up the jam with 1, Killing It with 1, and under control with 1. So our 2 top products would be perfect and show me the honey. So if you go back and you're sharing with them their answers to their quiz, you would say, oh my gosh, I'm super excited to share with you your results of your quiz. In your quiz, your top items were and then you would share with them, the perfect, because that was number 4. And then your close second was show me the honey. Okay, so again, I read this to you and it pairs those two up in the recommendations already. But then if you scroll over to show me the honey, match and recommendations, if you scored highest for show me the honey, you appreciate gentle, natural ingredients. Show me the honey mask provides a soothing, nourishing cleanse that leaves skin soft and radiant. It's perfect for pairing with perfect facial bar for a complete natural cleansing ritual. You guys, so you have an easy way to engage people in learning about the products, sampling the products, having them try the products. I mean, after they take the quiz, you can ask them, hey, would you like to sample? I can send you a sample of Porfic and show me the honey. I'd love your testimonials. 5x5 tracker, you're getting product on the people, samples out, you're getting testimonial, product reviews, you're following up with people. You are creating a system, an activity that helps you check off more on your 5x5. So really, you guys, these actionable or these activities that I'm sharing with you are to help you build your business. Now you can choose again to use 1, to use 2, to use none. It's totally up to you. But all of them are provided for you to help you in your business. Okay. Again, featured section, I have how to do the social media post. We have the skincare quiz and how to score it. We have our action calendar. So those first 2 are extra. We have the action calendar. I would print that out. We have this week, start planning that. We'll have our weekly check-in, and then we have our feature of the month and feature of the week to help you stay consistent. So all of those things are provided for you to help you stay on track. And I'm super excited to see what you guys have in store. Now, please let me know if you have questions, if you're having a hard time understanding how to score your quiz, because we will help you with that. But most of all, just get in a rhythm of using your 5x5 tracker, using your action calendar to keep you on the rhythms and habits of staying consistent. Because like I told you, there's no magic wand. You have to be present, you have to do the action, and you need to be consistent. If there's any magic wand, it comes with consistency. So hopefully this works well for you and you find this useful. I will get it uploaded to YouTube and put on our team page. Second time around, but hopefully I was a little more efficient here. And yes, we are here. We're excited for February, you guys, to see what you do. Keep it super simple and let's make 2025, our month of February, even better. All right, guys, I will see you over on the page.